everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with more FTL Advanced Edition. Last episode was the tutorial again. Sorry if that was a little repetitive. This episode we will actually play a game. I'm even willing to try it on normal. Advanced Edition content enabled with our new ship that we unlocked by beating the boss in FTL originally. And now we go to advanced. Just want to hit the plus here. No, that's the minus. Oh, there we go. Huh, I thought the buttons work backwards now. Now the minus button is making the text bigger. Alright, well, that is strange, but what is this? Artillery beam. Beam that automatically fires a 1 damage beam that pierces all shields. Level 1 shield cooldown, 50-second cooldown. So nearly a minute for it to cool down. Status fully powered. Add power. Remove power. Oh, so if you wanted to use a keyboard here, you could add power with A, Shift A to take it off. Add power with S, A, S, D, F, Y, and W. That sounds like that's going down the middle bar of the keyboard. Not looking at a keyboard at the exact moment. Right, so let's just start off looking at our crew. We have Turing, human. We have Bomb-Fee M, Mantis. We have Big B. So this is a Vacros 4 Rockman. Immune to fire, movement speed is half, max health is 150. And then G and Fox. None of them have any skills yet, which doesn't really surprise me. I started on normal, so I only have 10 scrap. That means I cannot pull the trick of upgrading something. Alright, so if I just dump power into this artillery beam, that will be interesting. Now, I now know the pause screen will let me check the quests. Use only the artillery beam to destroy an enemy ship while taking no hull damage. So we could unlock this really fast if it was like our first fight. While using the Federation cruiser, use your crew in 4 special blue event choices by Sector 5. Get to Sector 5 without upgrading your weapon system. Alright, so I could see at the moment not upgrading the weapon system by Sector 5. Unless they mean this too. And I don't think that counts, because that's not the weapon system, that's the artillery beam. And I can see the blue events if we, that's what I'm gonna try for. So interesting ship here. This is slowly, ever so slowly charging, and I assume it's just gonna fire right here in the middle, and it's not like a weapon at all. So you have your weapons up here at the front, and this empty room, sensor shield is here in the middle, med bay's in the middle, the oxygen and door controls kind of in the middle. So unless they get teleported in, I guess that's pretty good design to prepare for being docked with and taking control of. Lots of little rooms here. that you're not gonna fill up. Although we might fill up because there are new uh, things that you can buy, but there's not room for new things. Let's see, there's a whole new subsystem here, we can tell already. And let's see, if we bought teleporting and cloaking and drone control, well, we would be one extra. So we can't have one of those things. Artillery beam is fully charged now. Distress call. I love this new setup they've got here. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go down and investigate. You find a colony that seems to have recently been attacked. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. Invite him to join your crew. Take him home to his family on a nearby planet system. Well, if it's just an invitation, let's invite him. He states that he was an engineer before he was stranded. He happily offers his services in exchange for getting off that rock. Charlie, the engineer. Oh, look at Charlie. Charlie is now our guy in charge of the engines. We have already gotten a 1-star engineer. Save these new positions. Now, look at that event for a second. In the original FTL, there is only one scenario that we never even saw, where you get somebody who is experienced, who's a special character. This one, we already got a guy. We got a guy really fast, really easy. You would never in the original FTL just get a guy on the first run. You might do it, but this is very unlikely. So we were either very lucky, or this game is going to be a little bit easier on us, a little bit better, more interesting. Well, if I go here, then here, then here, 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 here. So look at the ones that can get to the exit. So if I'm running it low on fuel right about here, I want to go to this one. But I don't have to worry about memorizing that at the moment because it tells me, which is great. I mean, that was really just randomness before. A ship refueling station is stationed at the beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Alright, so a little bit less wordy here, and we've seen this event, but they've cleaned it up for us. Buy 3 fuel for 6 scrap. It's putting these nice pictures here. +3, -6. The area shows signs of battle some time ago. There are scattered remains of ships, but one station appears to be intact. Move in and examine the station. You dock with the station to take a look inside. However, no sooner do you open the airlocks than pirates burst in. Meanwhile, scanners pick up previously undetected pirate ship moving in to attack. So, I think we need to use a weapon here. It's gonna take 50 seconds for the burst laser to charge. And with this drone, oh, forgot about him. Market is one of our guys, right? Nope. Nope, neither one of those guys are one of our guys. Well then... So, 2 guys beamed in. And damaged our oxygen. Notice how our oxygen got damaged really fast there too. Notice how the flight's going a little faster here too. Oxygen is leaking out of the ship a little faster. Shields are getting shot and recharging a little faster. Notice how everything's a little sped up. So I've already taken hull damage. So the thought of getting that first achievement on this fight is totally out the window, but I felt that way anyways. Alright. Please don't kill us. Let's see. Please don't kill us. We will give you everything we have. Accept our offer for 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 9 scrap. Let's not accept it. That got me 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 12 scrap. Not a lot of scrap either way. I think that is mostly due to the fact that that we are playing normal. And it's probably a big mistake to play as normal. At the moment, I'm just probably not good enough. Oop. You know, it's not gonna help to heal somebody when your oxygen system still hasn't been charged. Look how fast the oxygen starts recovering too on just level 1. Let's check everybody. GM Fox. I don't think there's a lot of shame in playing on easy. I think some games are designed so you play them once or several times or many times on easy, and then that unlocks something, abilities, ships. Particularly in this game, it unlocks ships that would be easier to play on normal. So I don't feel any real shame at all playing that way. Okay. So I'm just gonna see if this damages the hull. Well, it did. That's a shame. I was hoping it wouldn't. What is the quest? With only the artillery beam, destroy an enemy ship that has taken no hull damage while taking no hull damage. So I would need to probably upgrade my shields to 2 or 3 or 4, so I could sit here and wait. Get the artillery beam up. 15 scrap, 9 more scrap, and an anti-personnel drone. Which is not going to help me any. So 50 would get me a second shield. Let's see. If I do this, this. So I want medbay increased at some point too. If I do this, nope. Do these two because that will double my options on blue events. Now the only one I can actually get any further is here. This one will let me go all the way there, this one. So no danger really going to this location. Accept their bribe. Yeah, let's just accept the bribe. Have to play a little bit differently on normal. Not going to send those guys over though. See, if they only had one laser, I would believe that they could not take damage, but I don't buy it. Because everything's happening a little bit faster, that means the game, in fact, is even a little bit faster on that one way that it shouldn't be. Let me see if I can say that more clearly. The fights, which were already super fast in between ships, except for the times when you were at a standstill and then it was really, really slow between ships. They've gotten faster too, so the charging time of weapons. So if you space out, man, not properly equipped. Yeah, it's demand the surrender of their goods. Oh, enemy FTL charging. That's good to know. Do they have no weapons? No, they have a beam weapon, but... Oh man, I could have gotten that achievement. They're not strong enough to actually do any damage to me. It's strange. How can they not be strong enough to do any damage? They've got this laser guy, they've got their laser weapons. I should have evaluated their weapons better. I mean... I'm gonna take off my laser and just let them burn to death, it looks like. Nah, that's not gonna work. just need a couple more scrap. Alright, now if I go here, still plenty of options. This time, not gonna target anything, just gonna let the beam charge and see if it does any hull damage to me. Well, they did hull damage to me, so forget that. What was that? You're close to a pulsar. Periodic waves of electromagnetic energy will disrupt your shields and drones. Oh, and also start my ship on fire? Thanks for telling me. Pulsar is a star. Man, that is a wild sound. Are we gonna win this fight or are we gonna lose this fight? Let's take the scrap and get out. Alright. I need to hurry. Oh, come on! I think that was an ion weapon. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Let's get out of here. Taking hull damage like crazy. Man, these weapons. Is this because I'm playing on normal, or is this the advanced edition, or what? You encounter refugees drifting into space. It looks like they're fleeing from the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. It's a distress beacon is active, but you're not sure if anyone's aboard. Hail them! Let's see. The vessel is relieved to hear from you and they're running on supplies. They suggest a trade. Alright. Sweet. Everybody is injured. Every single crew member. Is everybody back now? Back to your stations. I love it. I'm really happy with that. Just, it is a little thing that will really help. You know, just 30 scrap to take 10 seconds off, 50 scrap to take another 10 off, and then 80 more to take another 10 off. It's not that bad. Really isn't. Just barely enough time to get to the exit. Next sector has been moved. That's a good idea because it was really kind of weird the way they laid it out. Alright, so we now have a little bit different. It says right here on the screen, civilian sector, Mantis controlled sector. Did we ever get the Mantis ship unlocked? Is that what the Gila monster is? Or is that something else? I could go here, and then here, and here, and then be given these two options, here, here. And I think that's the way you want to go. I still need to rethink calling something civilian. Guess I'm just gonna jump to the store to avoid the nebula. Alright, so we can sell this guy. Drone control, and it comes with a combat drone, Mark 1. We did not know what kind of drone we would get before. That is an improvement. This is showing you exactly how much scrap it would take to upgrade the drone. It's showing you the teleporter, explaining it. Clone bay. Automatically clones dead crew with skill penalty. Taking advantage of micro-cloning, crew heals partially every jump. Jump heal is passive and requires no power. Interesting. So, like, just spending 50 scrap on this, everybody would get HP in between each jump. Do you really need that? Not really. It's the cloning ability that's the more interesting part of that. Right. Notice there's a page 1 and a page 2 now. Look at that. The only thing they're not selling here is weapons. 2 pages. Lifeform scanner. Nice. That's new. Weapon pre-igniter. That's something I probably would want really well, but I bet it doesn't work with the artillery beam. Hacking stun. All crew inside a room during a hacking pulse will be stunned for the duration. What is hacking pulse? How do we do that? Oh, we're gonna have to find out that and many other things, aren't we? Let's get about that high. Sadly, can't afford to buy any of this stuff. It looks very interesting. Anti-ship fire drone. Combat drone that repeatedly attacks with a small beam weapon that lights rooms on fires. I love that. I would love a boarding drone, and I would love a anti-ship fire drone. That would be great. Combat drones require 1 drone part to deploy. They will attack the enemy as long as they are powered. Boarding drones require 1 drone part to deploy for each new enemy. They will board the enemy ship. Crew drones require 1 to deploy but will not need to be deployed again until destroyed. They will stay on ship and help your crew as long as they are powered. Nice. Let's go to this other store since they're right next to each other. See what they've got to sell. Drone control. Cloaking and clone bay. Let's see. Hull Smasher is old. Pegasus missile is old. The chain burst laser. A dual shot laser decreases in cooldown the more it fires. After 3 volleys, it only takes 7 seconds to charge. So, first time it fires, it takes 16 seconds to charge. And then it takes somewhere below 16 seconds to charge the second time. And then somewhere below that the third time, but above 7 seconds, because by the fourth time it takes 7 seconds. And it's not really saying if it gets faster. If we just kept sitting here and letting it fire, would it get down to 1 second charge time? Maybe, maybe not. Battery charger. Battery backup lock time is halved. What is battery backup? Shield charge booster, we know that one. Fire suppression, automatically put out fires throughout the ship. Well, that sounds cool. I could certainly see a use for that. Alright, so if I go here, I have those 2 options. If I go here, I have these options. So let's start here. You arrive in the sector and greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel. So trade with them and get drone parts? Nope, I don't think so. So that wasn't like a distress call, that was just, we're low on fuel by a little bit, we want to trade. So impervious to heat. Not going to sit here and try to get that, because it's not gonna work. Man, it's gonna be really funny if it turns out that nothing is been sped up, and it just seems faster to me for some dumb reason. I can't fire on these guys. Wow. Did not see that happening. I thought I had a little bit more control of it. I really did. I mean, that was a little bit strange. Notice it says advanced here under normal to indicate that we did play with the advanced edition stuff enabled. No new achievements. Fine. Achievements used to be really easy. Victory here is putting that. So it's gonna keep a close eye on all your stats. One thing I want to do is just start the Osprey on easy and go into one battle, and then we'll call it an episode. We start with 30 instead of 10, I believe is what we started with the first time. Let's see. Well, I don't think this is gonna work. So that was an ion bomb, but it's not doing any hull damage. Now getting fire out of one of these rooms is kind of difficult. Alright, that's hull damage. So that wasn't really fair because almost taken out that ship. Here we go. Attack the pirate. So we want to see if my artillery burst, which I probably should have upgraded, can take out this ship. Nope. Alright. So that's it for that. I'm not gonna go through a whole nother run, just experimenting on if I can unlock that achievement. We will try it another time, not next time though. Next time we unlocked the Gila monster. I'm not sure what we did to really unlock it, but complete the quest to unlock the unlock quest for the Mantis cruiser. So I don't know why it's giving us the ship when it seems to indicate we haven't done the quest. Although we don't even have the quest options for like this. Kestrel obviously makes sense that we wouldn't have that. But the Taurus did require us to do something. And this did too. Not sure. Not sure what it requires and what that all means. I may have to look it up. Mantis. I guess they're different genders. Yep, just different colors. I mean, it's not even genders, it's just colors. Wonder if it keeps that name. No. Yep. It gives you the same species, but they're different names each time. All kinds of colors. It would be nice if it were the same color and same name, I think. Or at least have the option to save that. That way you could always know this guy is the engineer. But at least they're helping you out a little bit by changing the colors. I will have to admit that much, that they are definitely trying to help you out. So, where were we? Yes, we were wrapping up this episode. Next episode, we try out the Gila monster. We have 3 achievements there. Kill a crew of 20 ships by, uh, kill the crew of 20 ships by Sector 6 in the Menace crew. Okay, that'd be kind of hard, but we could try it. It'll be teleporting, lots and lots of teleporting next episode. See, we got it already. Kill 5 enemy crew in a fight without taking hull damage or losing a crew member while using it. Alright. That'd be a little difficult. When using the Mantis Cruiser, kill the last enemy with your last crew member on their ship. So send everybody. Yep. I think that's gonna be kind of the strategy, is just send everybody. But that's all for next time. I've been lollygagging way too much. But that's it for this run of FTL. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of the video. All of that helps out. Have a good evening.